YouTube, what's going on? YC Image here with another video, and today I'm bringing you the 4th installment of my Q&A series. So without further ado, let's get into it. Question 1 comes from Chaz Reed Films, and he asks, he says, nice jobs with the uploads, bro. My question is, what else have you shot besides music videos, weddings, commercials, documentaries, etc.? I've shot a wedding before. I've actually shot 2 weddings before. I've done like a bunch of what's the word I'm looking for? Like live event coverage, like concerts and stuff like that. No documentaries though. Other than that, that's pretty much all I've done. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. Next question comes from DJ Conrad Films, and he asks, as far as plugins, what plugin effects do you recommend, if any? I'm sorry if I'm looking down. I'm looking at my phone at the questions, but not many plugin effects that I can really recommend just because I haven't used any, but Video Copilot has a lot of great like effects for After Effects that you should use. They're like actually pretty dope. I used to use the Twitch one a lot, and the optical flares is also a really nice effect plugin for you to use, you know, to get those like cool flares and stuff in the music videos. Next question comes from Image Creator, and he asks, how old was you when you started loving cameras? Interesting question. I can vividly remember back when I was like maybe 14, 15. Maybe even 16, I'm not sure, but anywhere like in that range of age, I had this point and shoot camera. It was like a HP, and I used to use it to like take pics of my sneakers and stuff like that, and like take pictures of people when I used to do graphic design to cut them out for like the covers and stuff. But like ever since I had that camera, man, it just intrigued me, and I always wanted to get a better one and, you know, step up from that level. So I would say anywhere from when I was around 14 to the age of 16. Next question comes from Daniel Volet, and he asks, would you like bacon on your burger? Of course, who doesn't eat bacon on their burgers? Like, come on, dude. Next question comes from Car Guy Cam, and he asks, what would be your dream location to shoot in? And then he also goes to say, you should do a series on YouTube channel. You should do a series on your YouTube channel, reviewing other directors' music videos. That's actually a pretty interesting idea. I don't personally think I'm up to that caliber to do do reviewing on other people's work, but you all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments about that. That might be something I may be interested in doing. I just don't know. I don't think I'm that good. What would be my dream location to shoot in? The Swiss Alps. If y'all have no idea what that is, Google it right now. It's like one of the most beautiful places on earth. I would love to go there and do a music video. Next question comes from Lexan Films, and he asks, would you recommend the Sony a6300? Of course, it's a dope camera. It's cheap. The features on it are amazing. It has 4K, autofocus in video, the log picture profiles. It looks like a pretty dope camera on paper, as well as like the test footage I've seen from it. I haven't had a chance to actually do like hands-on tests with it, but yeah, I would definitely recommend it. You should check it out. Next question comes from Zeriz Imagery, and he asks, he says, tips on achieving the smoothest shots using the Ronin M and best recommended low light exposure settings for the GH4 plus SpeedBooster plus Sigma 18-35. And that's the exact same setup that I use for my camera. The biggest tip that I can give you on achieving the smoothest shots using the Ronin is to work with it. And what I mean by that is the Ronin can only do but so much, you know what I mean? If you're running around and you're jumping up and down like this, your footage is gonna jump up and down like this as well. When I use mine, I tend to like tiptoe or just walk very slow, or, you know, just very light-footed. And that basically gives me the best possible image coming from it, as well as the motor settings. That can also help as well. I have a video on the channel about how to set it up and get the best possible motor settings for it. So you should check that out, and hopefully that'll help you. The best possible low light exposure settings, I mean, it would vary honestly depending on the type of situation you're in. If it's darker, you would obviously use a lower aperture, as well as a higher ISO. I can't really give you a concrete statement on that because it's gonna vary depending on what type of situation you're in. Next question comes from Ogram, and he asks, favorite music video of all time? And this is actually a pretty interesting question. I had to think for a second on my favorite music video, but I can't really narrow it down, so I'm gonna just give you 3. One of the 3 being Kendrick Lamar, Never Catch Me. Check it out, it's a dope video. Next video being DJ Snake, Middle. Colin Tilley did it. It's a very recent video, but the concept and the visuals behind it are amazing. The 3rd and last music video, my favorite one would have to be fuck. Damn, what the hell is that? Damn, I just had a brain fart. Hold on. Let me search. I can't even think what the hell this is called. My bad. Let me search real quick. Flying Lotus, Corners the Terminator. Oh my God, maybe my favorite music video of all time, actually. If y'all have never seen that video, go check it out. It's creepy, it's smooth, it's intriguing. It's one of the dopest music videos I've ever seen in my life. If y'all never seen Flying Lotus, Corners the Terminator, go watch that right now. Next question comes from Nicholas Luna. And she asks, why when I shoot on my GH4 does a lot of grain show up? By the way, shooting in Cinema 4K manual mode. It may have to do with your picture profile. I can't really comment and say why. If you want to comment below in the comments and let me know what picture profile you're using, how you're grading your footage, as well as link me to some of the footage. Maybe I can help you out a little bit on that. A way that you can really, vary grain is to just crush your blacks and color grading. Next question comes from Mark Schray, and he asks, what equipment / props would you like to most likely use if you had the opportunity to shoot a music video with a budget of $10,000? I don't know, man. That's an interesting question as well.
Big booty hoes. That's what I'll get.
What?
Big booty hoes.
Big booty hoes? Miller said she would get big booty hoes for the video. Me personally, I might get some big booty hoes too. I like those cranes, those like crazy techno cranes that do like all the 360 and like going. I like those. I would definitely get one of those. Other than that, I don't know. If it's off the top of the head, I can't really think. My bad. Next question comes from Nizzy the Kid, and he says, I want to know exactly what you use for your Sony D settings, contrast, noise reduction, etc. I would also like to know your Ronin M settings. And I just purchased one and I have the same exact setup as you do. Well, for my Ronin M settings off rip, you can check out the other video on the channel. I'll link it in the description or put up like one of those little information annotations on the screen. So you can check that out and that'll provide you with all my Ronin M settings. But as far as Cinelike D, on Cinelike D, I use -5 on contrast, -5 on sharpness, 0 on noise reduction, -5 on saturation, and 0 on hue. Next question comes from Urban Scope, and he asks, how did you gain exposure for yourself in this film industry? Instagram, honestly, a lot of networking. Instagram, Twitter, just find people. People will naturally gravitate towards you if you're doing cool stuff. So, like I said, man, just reach out to people, network. That's the only thing I can tell you is just network. That's how I did it. Next question comes from SoGMFF, and he asks, what profile master pedestal settings do you use either the GH4 and how do you retain such clean quality when uploading to YouTube? If you want to know my picture profile settings for the GH4, I actually just touched on it in a couple questions before, so just use that. And I'll post up a sequence right now with me showing you all my export settings for Premiere Pro and how I retain the quality that I do on YouTube. Huntley, and he asks, how do you find locations? The simplest way to find locations is to go out and just drive everywhere. Just go places that you would not normally go. That's how you find the dopest locations. I'm telling you, just go out and if you normally go right when you go to a place, go left. You'll find a dope location. Google's also good to find like dope locations as well. Like if you want to find an abandoned building, you could just Google it. And most of the time it'll pop up. Like when I was out in Vegas and I shot the video for KL Shatis, I wanted to find like a ghost town type desert type place, and I just Googled that, and what do you know, it popped up on Google. It was just like 45 minutes away, so we drove there and got the dope video done. That was the last question. That's gonna wrap up my Q&A for this week. If you liked it, make sure to like it, leave a comment, also subscribe. If you have a question that did not make it into the Q&A and you want it answered in the next one, just leave that below in the comments. I'll make sure to answer that, and I'm gonna check you out on my next video. Peace.